What is manhood? What is it? Can we really define it? We have people out there with so many different ideas about what manhood is. But at its core, what is manhood? For us to get to the core of that answer, we have to identify everybody's core beliefs about manhood and sort of do like a Venn diagram. And if we do a Venn diagram, there's probably one thing that will be in the middle of them all, and that's responsibility. We have so many different content creators out there, so many different life coaches, so many different relationship experts that will try to define what a man is or tell you what a man is, what a man should be, how should a man act. Now, mind you, I don't have a problem with that. Every culture has a standard for manhood, but at the core of every culture of manhood, it stands responsibility. You'll find responsibility at the core of every cultural definition and description of what manhood is all about. So that's one thing that we can't argue. Men should be responsible. Shia Lebeouf said it best, right? It was really deep. Listen to this.
When do you become a man? You become a man when you become responsible for other people. And so like, I am very new to this being a man thing, and I'm still not there, and I'm on a path. I grew up in a culture that told me going to war made you a man. Going to prison, coming back makes you a man.
Sex makes you a man.
Making $1 million makes you a man, you know, and it doesn't.
That's deep, right? We grow up trying to teach men or boys what a man is, and then we forget what every societal definition includes in manhood, and that's responsibility. We teach our boys, go to war. Men go to war. We teach our men protect. Men have sex. Men do all these things. But do we teach that men ought to be responsible? Shia Lebeouf says he realized that he became a man when he became responsible for other people. And some of you guys, especially you men, who don't want to be responsible for anybody will come in the chat and say, well, I don't believe that's the definition of manhood or what it means to be a man. And if you believe that being responsible for other people is not at the core of being a man, then you're not a man yourself. And I'm not trying to attack you. I'm really being absolutely honest. And to be perfectly honest with you, if you're a man that believes that you don't have to be responsible for anybody else, then you are of no value to society. We can get rid of you and still be better off. And I say that in love. Like, I know that come off a little harsh, but it's a mere fact. If you can go through life as a grown male and believe that you don't have to be responsible for anybody else but yourself, then the only person you're fooling is yourself. The only person that's convinced that you are a man is yourself, because I'm pretty sure the people around you don't think you are. And if the people who are around you think you are, it's because they are just like you, not interested in growing as a man. It's a hard truth to swallow, but it's a truth nonetheless. Which is why I like to get my cues about manhood from the Word of God and from the ultimate example of manhood, Jesus Christ. This is where some of you guys are going to dip off and not watch anymore. However, for those who remain in this video and keep watching, Jesus was the ultimate man. He took on the responsibility of everybody's sins, put it on his back, got up on the cross or tree or wooden stake or whatever it is that you guys want to argue in the chats about, and took everybody's sins with him. To the point where everybody who believes, who confesses with their mouth that he is Lord and believe in their heart that he was raised from the dead, will have this opportunity to receive the gift of salvation. There is not one example of manhood that equates to what Jesus did for us. He is the ultimate example of what it means to be a responsible man. The ultimate. The ultimate. So if you are walking through life, young man, old man, whatever man, thinking that you have become a man because you earned $1 million, or You have, soiled your royal oats. Not even royal, because either way, oats all over the place, right? You knocked up this one and got with that one, and that makes you a man. You can believe that all you want. Again, you are of no value to society. None. But to those of you who are trying to identify what it really means to be a man, it means that you will be responsible for others. At its core, if we was to do a Venn diagram of all the different cultures around the world and share what is your expectation of manhood, right? And in that Venn diagram, in the center, we will probably find responsibility. We expect men to be responsible for others. That's at its core. So, men, if we really want to take back our communities, if we really want to see our families become stronger, if we really want the women out there to respect us, we got to start being responsible for our actions, for our thoughts, for our own success, and be responsible for others as well. That means your family, your friends, your community, your neighborhood, your spouse, your children. That's the mark of true manhood. Responsibility.